Hello, hello. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me all right. I'm gonna come to the Grafted Kitchen tonight on the Grafted Branch Homestead. If you don't know me or watching later, my name is Matt here at our urban homestead. And we are doing the things. So let's see, we got quite a few people in here already. There's some people. Mr. Landfill, good evening, good to see you. Looks like we got PJ in here. Verna, welcome. Um, Everyone stepped away. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. And looks like Kelly's in here. Can't wait to see it. QuailCon. Oh, we are so excited. That's just a couple weeks away now. Oh, wow. 5x5. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So if that fan's obnoxious, let me know. I got a fan on me because it is hot, hot, hot. Speaking of hot, tonight's live stream's a little different, as I guess most all of them. And we've been harvesting and gathering and doing all kinds of things. And making new stuff, and one of those things is I'm exploring my hot peppers that I have this year. So I love hot peppers. I don't know about you guys or where you stand with hot peppers, but I eat, probably a dozen cayennes a day, and I've been throwing in jalapenos and serranos and other things. I do enjoy my spice. So today I'm going to be making a DIY datil or datil, however you say it, vinegar-based hot sauce. So we'll be making that in the back, and I am actually going to make my version of this recipe. I'm loosely following a peach datil hot sauce. We're going to see how that comes out. Being that we have peaches galore right now. Actually, before I forget, I'll show you something real quick. Hang on there. You can hear me, but I'm covering it up. I got to show you this. So we have gathered probably, I would say, maybe 20% of our peaches off our peach tree. Hardly anything. And we made peach pie, we made peach jam, and we have a freezer full of peach halves. So let's head back. One thing we have no shortage of right now is peaches and peppers. And then I'm also going to eat a ghost pepper and an apocalypse scorpion pepper here later on. So you can watch that if y'all want to laugh at me. So the making the sauce is going to take about 25 minutes. So I'm assuming tonight's live stream probably fall around an hour or a little less like usual. So welcome. Thank you guys for giving up a little bit of your time to join me. I'm going to go ahead and move the kid. You had access to peaches. So we have so many. Last year, we only got, I think, 9 peaches off our tree. Hey, Buster, good to see you. And not a lot, and we couldn't do a lot. This year, there's probably 200 peaches on that tree. It did break some of the branches, so I learned. We learned there. As always, we're learning here. I probably should have pulled some off and let it go to the others. But we have so many peaches and good ones. Now, we do all. I have a couple of videos. Hopefully, I'll put out. We'll see. I can't be promising because time gets away from me. But we do it all organically. I didn't spray the tree with a single thing. It gets all organic. So of course we go through and pick out any that have worms or anything like that. That comes with organic gardening. But even so, we have an enormous amount of peaches. So I'm assuming a lot of what you guys are going to see this year is going to include peaches. But I'm going to go ahead and get at it because it needs to cook for about 20 minutes. And so I'm going to kind of start that, and then we'll talk while that's going. But first, let me move the camera back here a little bit. And I'm going to show these peppers that we're going to be using. So I don't know if you guys have heard of I call it the datil pepper. Some people say datil pepper. Is that too bright? Not too bad. Hey, Spice. So basically, it's a hot pepper. It's in the habanero family. And here in America, I guess it comes from Florida, or is where a lot of people use them. They think it probably came from the Caribbean islands or something like that. But it's in the habanero family. It is more floral and kind of fruity than a habanero, though. So I think that the peach is going to be a good complementary bit to our hot sauce there. You can see I got my milk ready. Also, while that's cooking, I'm going to try the apocalypse scorpion pepper and a ghost pepper here. So let's get this going. I have had too much coffee as usual, so I'm going to get a little bit of my tea going as well. So try not to stand right in front of the camera. Let's scoot it back there. So the datil pepper, they're pretty featureless. They look like any hot pepper. We've been picking them. I have a whole bunch dried. I'm going to be doing a dried spice with them. We have getting dried serranos. They have little moisture absorbers in there. Lots of jalapenos, and I'm going to make some chipotle peppers here too soon. And then my favorite, there's other peppers too, but my favorite are the cayennes. And we have some red ties and things too. I'm going to get a little bit of tea going, and then we're going to actually hop right into the recipe for this hot sauce. I've never made a hot sauce before. This is my first time making a hot sauce, and this recipe is one I'm loosely following and making up, kind of. And so I'll talk the way through it. So hopefully it comes out good. We'll see. I do plan on making a lot of other hot sauces this year. I want to do some fermented hot sauces, as well as the vinegar-based and some others. So I'm making some tea right now because I had too much coffee, kind of as usual. So I'm going to have my Harmony blend to help calm me down just a little bit. There we go. We still have a few of our teas in our shop. I'm kind of redoing the shop, and we've been drying a lot of herbs to get more teas in for this next year. But I'm going to let this go ahead and steep for a bit. And we're going to get into making our hot sauce. Okay, cool. I'm going to turn this light off. Let's see if that's better. Looks like it's kind of, that might be a little bit better for camera. So this is a pretty simple hot sauce. It's a vinegar base. And let's see. The skin reaction's the worst. So I eat so many peppers, I really don't get a lot of, I'll itch my eyes and things after handling them, and I don't get a whole lot of that anymore. But you may. I do have gloves here, just in case. But let's go ahead and hop right into this recipe. So the first thing we are going to want to do is start with our base, our datil peppers. You want to use, for the batch I'm doing is going to be small batch. I don't know if I like it or how it's going to come out. So it's a small batch, this recipe I'm loosely following. And it says to use about 2 ounces of datil peppers. So it's about that much there. I do want to go ahead and cut them. You could take the seeds out if you don't want them quite as hot. I am going to leave them, seeds and all. Now, I've washed these. We don't use anything, but we still wash it just because of bugs or whatnot. I'm leaving all the seeds in to get that extra full flavor. And so I want to start by taking 2 ounces, and we're just going to chop them all up. I can't see all the comments right now, but once we get this sauce going, it has to go for 20 minutes. So then I'll hop on and we'll do the hot pepper challenge and talk a little bit more. By the way, I know Verna's in here, but if anyone knows exactly how long it is till Qualcomm, go ahead and post that. Go ahead and post that in the chat, if you would. We are getting super excited for it. So Farmer Casey's joining me this year. We actually went and, well, Spicy Mom, I have to give her all the credit, went and got him an ID so we can fly, and we're super excited for it. That's coming up. If anyone in here is unfamiliar with QuailCon, I don't think anyone is, but I mention it all the time. It is a great time. Now, I'm just going to finely chop these best I can without taking too much time. Kind of look like a banana pepper or something like that, but they're a little bit sweeter than like a habanero or something. They look like a sweet pepper or banana pepper. So the hot sauce that we're making here, it has a tomato base, like a lot of them do. The recipe I found called for a little bit of honey in it. And I decided just what we're going to do is go ahead and swap out the honey for some tomato jams, or not tomato jam, I'm sorry, peach jam. And I'm going to show that here in just a moment once I'm done cutting these. I probably should have worn the gloves. That's okay. You may want to wear gloves. We'll chop these up a little bit. I'm going to give them a quick chop with this here. This thing's awesome. This makes quick work of things. Go. So this hot sauce is a little bit of a sweeter one. And from what I read when I was looking at making hot sauces, it says you kind of want to go into, if you're making a new hot sauce, with a purpose, kind of what you want to put it on or what your goal is. My goal for this one's more of like a breakfast hot sauce to go on eggs, burritos, with tomatoes or things like that, since it's going to kind of be that hot and that peach. All right, let me clean up and wash my hands real quick. And we'll look at the comments real fast. Toast. Con 21 days. Awesome. Very good. Hey, we got 7 people in here. Welcome, y'all. So this is what we're substituting for honey. This is some peach jam my wife made from our peaches. Absolutely delicious. And so this is a bagel half that my wife made. She made us some homemade bagels. And I'm going to put a little bit of this on here and take a bite. So this is going to be a breakfast as well with the toast. And then use some of our hot sauce on the eggs maybe. That was good. Okay. Now we're going to move over to the stove. There we go. Got my pot. There we go. So we got the pot. The next thing I'm going to want to add is about half a cup of tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, you can use some crushed tomatoes or something else like that and just kind of boil it down, condense it down. So go out of it. This is kind of just a loose recipe, one I'm using and making up, and I haven't done it before. So we'll see. Okay. So I'm going to put the tomato paste in my saucepan, and we're going to put that on a medium heat. There we go. We're going to get that going. While that's going, I want to add some garlic. And garlic, I guess, really goes well with hot sauces, from what I understand. Now, if you have homegrown garlic, that is best. We don't have it this year because I failed at getting it planted last fall, so we didn't have it as much this year. Next year, we'll have a lot. So I just have some cheap minced garlic there. We're going to throw that in. It's about 2 tablespoons if you're following this recipe. If you want more, of course, you'd do a bigger batch. Let's see. Now, this is where the recipe is going to call for about a tablespoon of honey. And we are going to go ahead and substitute our tablespoon of peach jam. This is pretty sweet. It has a lot of sugar in it and whatnot. So I'm hoping that'll be a good substitute for the honey. And that'll also give us our peach. I was going to blend some peaches in here, but I think this will give that sweet as well. So that'll be a good substitute. Mix that up a little bit. All right, let's see. Next thing I want to add is half of a lemon, the juice of a lemon. So let's come over here and cut my lemon in half. This is not a homegrown lemon. We can't, I guess we can grow a certain type of citrus out here, but anyways, I'm gonna squeeze that over our strainer to catch the seeds. Must use garlic. I love garlic. It is delicious. I agree. There we go. Buster says, spice, them peaches look good. She did an excellent job. She made a peach pie. We were making all kinds of peach things. She is an excellent cook, and most of the stuff comes from her. Okay, so we're going to stir that up. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and all that lemon juice. Very good. This is where we're going to add apple cider vinegar. And I did my spoon on my measuring. There it is. You can use a different vinegar if you want. This is an apple cider vinegar. This is a raw natural with the mother. And we want to add about 3 tablespoons here. Go. Get that nice vinegar hot sauce flavor. And we want to cook that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit from medium. And then we're going to add just a little bit of salt. And then we're going to take a taste. So I got some pink Himalayan salt here. I'm just going to add 2 pinches there. I'll stir that up. I'll get my little spoon and I'll give it a little taste. I'll put that down low onto a simmer. And let's take a little taste. Let's see. That's weird. So in the guy's video I watched that made a similar type recipe, he had said it tastes like a marinara hot sauce or a hot sauce without the hot. And he's absolutely right. Like a marinara hot sauce. That's an interesting, like a base to a barbecue. That's basically what it is. And that peach actually in here comes out really nicely. I think that goes well. I think peach and tomato go well together. Okay, so we're going to let that sit just a second while I grab my peppers. We'll go ahead and we're going to add our hot peppers, our datils, and give that a good stir. My tea should be about done steeping. And this looks a little too thick with this paste, so I'm actually going to add a little bit of water to that. You don't want it too runny, but we're going to let it cook for 20 minutes, so we don't want it too thick either. A little bit more water. Whoop. Yeah. If you add too much, you just cook it down. But there we go, and that's going to sit there on simmer, cook for about 20 minutes, and I'll keep checking on it and stirring it. But for now, let me turn the camera back to me. And we're going to do a hot pepper test. I don't want to say challenge. I guess it's a challenge. I'm challenging myself. But we'll do that in a minute. Okay, let's see. Berna's saying make some peach butter. That sounds delicious. That's a good suggestion there, Berna. If you use the microwave, if you would have microwaved the lemon for 10 seconds, you would get much more juice out of it. That's a great tip. Thank you. I'll have to do that next time. I feel like you told me that before. But, all right. First of all, I have to ask, do you guys like hot sauce? There's a few of you in here. Do you even like hot sauce? And if so, what's your favorite? Do you like Tabasco or a certain type? Tapatio, or there's all kinds. So I I use Tabasco, I guess, is really the only hot sauce I use. I tend to crush up and eat more dry, like you see my dried peppers back here. So I'm going to be honest, one of my favorite meals in the world, and it's absolutely horrible for you, but is top ramen. I like the beef top ramen. I cook it up. I add in about 2 crushed dried cayenne peppers. I've been adding a serrano lately too into there with the packet, and then I eat cheese and crackers in my ramen. That would be my last meal if I had to, I think. You like Frank's hot sauce. That's a good one too. Homemade is what you like. Sriracha. Good stuff. I love hot things. And let me stir this. We're going to turn that down to simmer. Actually, I got to set my timer. Simmer that with a little bit more water. Just going to simmer that. Okay, cool. Hey, Aaron, you like hot sauce? Super hot. So I love hot. I can't get enough of it. My wife laughs because she will not even pick the hot peppers because if it gets on her hands, it bugs her. I pick them, I eat them, I love them. I rub my face in knives, and it doesn't bother me really at all. I haven't found ones that have defeated me in heat yet, but I absolutely love them. So this year I'm excited because we decided to grow, in addition to our normal cayennes, I also grew serranos, which are good. These datils that we're making our hot sauce with. Of course, jalapenos. I have habaneros, ghost peppers, and apocalypse scorpion peppers. And so I'm going to eat some of those now. This year I'm going to experiment a lot. We want to make a grape wine, a peach wine, possibly. We want to make, now I feel it, don't get me wrong. I can feel the burn, but it just doesn't bother me too much. These, though, I'm a little bit scared. So let's see. Here I have the apocalypse scorpion pepper, and I'm not sure the Scoville on that. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Apocalypse scorpion pepper, and then a ghost pepper. These are also called, I cannot pronounce it right, but it's like chook boot or something like that. These ones I got from Papa Pepper. And actually, let me see. I'm going to try and see if I find the Scovilles before I eat them. I'm going to take a big old bite for y'all. Let's see. Let's start with the ghost pepper. Scoville. There we go. So the ghost pepper is one of the hottest chili peppers in the world, with Scoville range from 855,000 to 1,041,041, according to this. And I think there's hotter, but that's what that says. So I have my milk ready, because although I do like hot things, hot is a little bit. Slice it instead, Matt. Okay, so I'll go get a slice of it. Frank's Red Hot is about as strong as I can go these days. When I was younger, I used to search for hotter. Yeah, I could see that. Well, and this is going to absolutely destroy my stomach. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of digestive issues anyways. I've had a lot. And I couldn't eat chilies for a long time. But now I can after some surgeries and things. And I'm going to destroy it. So let me grab a slice of this. And you know what? I am going to put the gloves on for the apocalypse and the ghost, even though it's probably too late now. Just because I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into. Stir this a little bit. You're just stepping in. This is my datil hot sauce that's cooking back here. My peach datil. Okay, Joey, got the pepper back just so you can see that I actually sliced into my ghost pepper there. All right, and then let's see. So let's go ahead and try the ghost pepper. Ready? Whew, that's hot right away. This one, I would say, kind of almost like a citrusy starting flavor almost. It's odd. It does pick that heat up right away, though. And woo, when it hits the back of the tongue, milk helps to nullify it. Wow, that is hot. Whoa, that's hot. You guys are all going to see me sweating on here. I'm scared for this other one. So I'm going to make a ghost pepper hot sauce too. Yeah, I'll catch my bluff on these hot peppers. I don't think I have any cottage cheese, but I think what I am going to do is go ahead and hop right into this next pepper so I destroy myself right away. Let me stir my sauce. Woo! My eyes are watering. That is hot. I also don't just usually eat the peppers plain. None of my habaneros are ready, otherwise I would have tried one of those first. Get ready for the apocalypse scorpion. Okay, I have some other gloves. I gotta change my gloves because I want to make a ghost pepper jam too. Wow. Okay. Yeah, get ready. I gotta get into this next one before I forget. But one thing I forgot with hot pepper challenge, I need some tissue. So I never tried an apocalypse scorpion pepper. I ordered these seeds from Rare Seeds. Oh no, Aaron, you okay? Let's see. What's this say? Oh, okay. I'm not dying. It's hot. It's hot, but I'll be all right. All right, Aaron, I grow apocalypse scorpions. Oh no, Aaron. So Aaron, you're down in Louisiana. And I know you guys eat hot stuff. So the pepper is most common out here, of course, is people eat red and green chili. And right now they're starting to roast green chili. Oh, and it smells wonderful. If you ever come to Albuquerque, come in the fall during Balloon Fiesta, and they're roasting green chili out in front of every grocery store and farmer's market, and they have the big tumblers going, and oh, it smells so good. It's one of the best smells in the world. Spice, yeah. Can you see me? My skin is all red. I am procrastinating. Whew. And didn't feel any heat. Oh wow. Well, I could just be a wimp too. I don't know. I don't think I am, but all right. So I'm gonna. That's pretty much calmed down now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into my apocalypse scorpion pepper, and we'll see. I still gotta do the habaneros whenever those are done. Woo! You know what I didn't think of is these are gonna wreck my taste buds for tasting how hot this datil pepper is because it's the least hot. Well, you guys eat a lot of hot stuff down there. I know. We have a lot of Mexican food, but it's New Mexican food, which is very different. It's influenced by the Indian influence here, so they use a lot of hot peppers. See, it's a little hotter than Mexican food normally. All right. So I'm going to be drying all my hot peppers, and coming up with different spice blends. That's what I was going to say. It's like I can put in ramen or other foods. I'm going to be pickling some and making some into like chipotles. You know what I should have done? I should have eaten one of those buzz buttons before the hot pepper and seen if that numbs my mouth and kills it enough to not taste the hot pepper. I'm going to have to try that sometime. Oh, the cottage cheese works out well. Babe, do we have cottage cheese? I don't think we do. Okay, but let me show you. I sliced it, and I'm going to get right into this. Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. Okay. I can tell it's going to be really hot, but this one's lingering a little bit. I get kind of an oily taste in my mouth. Maybe it's just because I'm on fire already, but let me taste it another bit. Oh, no, that's kicking in. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little delayed. Woo! Oh, those are no joke. Oh, those are no joke. That is a different type of hot, though. Not like the ghost. The ghost was right away this one's building. It's like an oily taste on my tongue. I have just a little bit. I was trying to let that really set in before I had any milk, but it's building from the back. I can feel it in the back of my eyes. Ricotta, okay. You know, I'm gonna eat a little bit bigger piece of it. I kind of chicken and had a very small piece of that apocalypse. Let me grab a little more. I'm gonna pop it in and stir. Woo! Oh man, there we go. Yep. Wow. Oh. It's real oily. This one tastes very oily. Okay, I swallowed it. It's very oily and it builds. Man, I'm brave. This is all for you guys. There's 7 y'all in here. This is for you. Wow. So it definitely feels like I'm coated in an oil inside my mouth. Yeah. And this is a building heat. Oh. Wow, that hit. I don't know what it was, but it's coming out the back of my throat. This is a type fire one. You can see sweat dripping off my nose. That's gross. Oh, that's hot. Yeah. Apocalypse Scorpion. Oh, what Scoville is that? I was going to find out. Oh, I'm sweating. Okay. Okay, let's see. The Apocalypse Scorpion Pepper. Apocalypse Pepper is a Italian super hot scorpion type chili whose heat is 1,000,000. Is that 1,400,000? So 1.5 million Scovilles. It is not clear what chilies were used to create the super hot hybrid, but we do know that the scorpion pepper, which certainly provides plenty of prevalent heat. Okay, so that is a different heat. That ghost pepper is that initial right away, like kind of the jalapeno heat more so. This is a coat your tongue and throat and breathe fire heat. No, this side of me is not very happy right now, but the other side of me is not going to be happy later. Oh, we're going to stir our sauce. All right, let's go ahead and stir our hot sauce and try and regain some composure. Oh, there we go. I'm going to wash my hands and blow my nose while you guys look at the hot sauce.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, you want to try some apocalypse pepper?
No.
No? Can you smell it? Is the hot sauce abounding in the air?
I smell the vinegar.
Oh, okay. Does it smell like hot sauce? I can't smell anything.
In case you want, this is yogurt.
That's yogurt and ricotta.
And there is ricotta.
All right, we will try ricotta because that's what Verna said. I'm currently wiping my face off.
I'm going to put a little ricotta in the bowl.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Give me a little. Casey isn't stupid. Verna says.
Oh no, this ricotta's not bad.
Only ricotta, no problem. We're not going to try that.
It adds extra flavor. Ricotta has gone bad. Here, there's this yogurt that will help as well.
All right, we got 5 more minutes on our hot sauce before we move on to the next steps. No, I'm okay. It's not that bad. I'm not dying. It's hot. But I'm okay. I'll be fine.
Try it. Try it.
I'm going to try and bring up this other camera. Now, this other camera. Okay, there we go. So the other camera's in good quality, but hopefully that works. Oh, good. I was going to ask if you had suggestions for that before my brain got fried. Look how red I am. Wow. Sun dry the apocalypse scorpions and crush them into paste. So I have been, excuse me, as we're talking about hot peppers and I got the datil cooking, I've been drying in my dryer. I really want to sun dry. I want to build a good sun dryer that the flies and bugs won't get to. But I've been drying all these datils, and I plan on making some spice mixes to use in things. But I want to make a sun dryer, so I'll have to do that. And sun dry these. I'm going to try some of this peach preserve to cut that. Um, that was the first apocalypse pepper I picked off the plant. There's a ton of them. It was the first reds and the first ghost pepper that was ready. So was wanting to try. Let's see. I'm gonna try peach preserve, peach jam. Mmm. Nothing's better than like homegrown peaches, man. So good. Freeze fry. We were just talking about that, my wife earlier. So we actually are moving a little bit quicker on moving, hopefully. So we have some blessings and things in our life that maybe happen. Things are progressing a little bit, so hopefully that happens a little sooner. So no freeze dryer for now at least. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the sauce. Whew. Oh, my tea. I got my Harmony blend tea. This is delicious. How are my sinuses? They're clear. My sinuses are clear. My face is all red though. Whew. That is good. Okay, this has 2 more minutes. We're almost there until we move on with our next step. And then we are going to blend it to consistency check, taste, and bottle. I'm really hoping to get, I've been trying to get cleared up enough by tasting time. So I can really taste it. The sunburn from the inside out. That's good. I do like that. I'm definitely gonna have to sun dry those. That is an excellent idea. Have some pepper stuck in my tooth. All right, 1 more minute on that, and then I'm gonna hop on camera there. So let's see, what else did I have to talk about? That's good. So next week I won't be on live. I have to work again, but we'll be on both Sundays. Hopefully, I do want to do another garden tour tomorrow. That's pretty much all it's going to be. It's me talking. For anyone that wants to see the progression of our homestead garden, things are going crazy. We've been harvesting corn lately. Got more next week to do. Sorry, my mouth is really watering. The peaches, of course. We've been getting okra and green beans and tomatoes and cucumbers and seed saving and I don't know, all kinds of other things. And I'm sure most people in here, if you're watching this, you're extremely busy this time of year for the same reasons. All right, we're about at 20 minutes here. I'm going to turn the phone camera off. Yep. Sorry, forgive me for spitting. Try not to do that on stream or whatever, but those hot peppers, the apocalypse pepper is so oily, it's just making me salivate. All right, so consistency, we'll check. There we go. In a moment. We're going to move on over here. My wife got me some yogurt. She's sweet. All right. Now I'm going to make her mad, though, because I'm going to use her blender. Go. So we are going to blend. I'm going to take my mixture. Our datil peach hot sauce. And we're going to pour that in here. And we're going to blend it. Then we'll taste for consistency. See if it needs any more water or vinegar or anything. And then we're going to do the final taste and bottle. There we go. I don't know what. I don't know if you guys wanted the reaction from those peppers and me over here throwing up or something, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen. All right, so I can tell you right now, this is way too thick. Complete waste. I just need to throw it all away. No, I'm just kidding. We'll just add some hot water. And then I'm actually going to taste to see if I need vinegar, because that'll change the consistency too. Let's pull that out, and I'm going to give it a taste to see if it needs more vinegar. And I'm looking for more of a runny consistency, kind of like, a hot sauce, like a Tabasco or something. So this is it right now. I can tell you it's still a little too thick, and I need to blend it more, but that peach comes out really strong. It has some heat, too. Those datils are good. Almost like the habanero heat, but definitely sweet. I actually like this hot sauce a lot. This is going to be good, I can tell you. So no more vinegar. I just need some more water. Ooh, that is hot. This actually has a really good spice to it. No joke. It's not a joke. It's going to need quite a good amount of blending. I know that's not very interesting. All right, a little bit more water, a little bit more blend, and then I am actually going to, I think I'm going to strain it out because some of those seeds definitely got blended in there, and it definitely has the heat. But I'm going to strain it out so the seeds aren't coming out in my hot sauce. Let's check it. See consistency, almost there. We're just about there. Let me give it another little taste. The peach sweetness hits you right away with that vinegary though. And then the heat of the datils definitely comes through. It's kind of that habanero heat. It is. This is a really good hot sauce. With eggs, I think this would be perfect. And that's what I was going for. So we will try it out with eggs, maybe tomorrow morning on the stream. I do want to get it really real nice consistency. Let's check comments a little bit. Looking good. All right, awesome. This is kind of the boring part. I am dripping sweat, and some of it has to do with it's about 90 degrees in here. So we're in monsoon season here in New Mexico, which means we get a sprinkle of rain in the day real hard for 2-3 minutes, then it stops. No, just kidding. But we have swamp coolers out here, and mine barely works anyways. It really just lowers it a few degrees. But when it's humid outside at all, they don't work at all. So it's hot in here. My face is burning from all these peppers. Y'all are troopers. Thanks for being here. You know what? The quail or anything like that goes really kind of well with the a sweet sauce sometimes. A little bit of like a sweeter. It might go really good with this. Almost there. I really had to add a lot of water to this. So I used tomato paste, but I'm thinking maybe a crushed tomato or something might have been a better option. I like the full flavor from the paste, but you definitely have to add some water. Maybe just add a cup of water to the recipe or two. All right, now I'm checking for consistency. That looks good. So we're going to go ahead and bottle it. I am going to strain it out. Let me grab some things here. You don't have to strain it out. Something fell. It didn't call for it, but I'm going to. My sinuses, man. I'm going to strain it out just because I have the seeds in there for heat, but I don't want big old chunks. So let me try and do this and not make a mess. There we go. Let's see, Matt, you're a trooper thing. Yeah, you could use some heat on that peach jam as a glaze for the quail. That's what I was thinking. That sounds really good. I might have to try that out. And that I used the peach jam my wife made. Real simple, just pectin, sugar, peaches. She made it in the bread maker. And I use that instead of honey, but it definitely comes out. It is pronounced, and it comes out right away. It's a spicy peach hot sauce. I'll have to try that, and I'll do it on stream sometime on a quail, and maybe make a glaze out of it, and we'll have to do that sometime. All right, so let me strain this out, and we're going to bottle it up and then test it, final test. And then we'll chat for a few minutes, and then I'll let you guys go till tomorrow, whoever wants to join again. There we go. Good news, though, the burn from all these peppers has pretty much subsided now. I don't have a lot of effects going on. It's just very hot in here. All right, so we'll mash that down best we can. I like vinegar-based hot sauces. I do want to try some ferments and other things, but I think the vinegar-based hot sauces are good. There we go. I'm going to clean up just a little bit. And of course, I'm really excited for my powders too, my chili mixes. Those are going to be delicious. Maybe make some rubs, some hot pepper rubs for different foods. Clean up just a bit. There we go. Let's go ahead and bottle it. So I have these little bottles. I'm actually using these making vanilla right now. We have 6 bottles of vanilla, 3 with a vodka and 3 with a rum. They've been going for 6 months now, and we're going to make them for a year. 10 a.m. tomorrow, yes, Eastern time. Yeah, so that'd be 8 o'clock our time. Yeah, let's do it that time. Let's do it at 8 a.m. Mountain time, 10 Eastern. It's been getting hot really early here, so that will be good for a garden tour. All right, so where'd my funnel go? There it is. That's with little rinse. And I'm going to funnel this in. Try not to get all the water. There we go. We're going to funnel our hot sauce in here. Look at that. That is a pretty hot sauce. A little bit thicker there. All right, so, oh, geez. I may be able to get a couple bottles, it looks like. Because of adding all that water, they made a bigger batch than I wanted, but that's all right. I actually really enjoy it from what I've tasted so far. So I might I might water bath can it. I think that would probably be best in mason jar. And then I can always put it in these later if I like. So I'm going to take this over here. We'll move the camera. I'm going to cover this real quick so flies don't get it. And we'll go sit over there, try it out, chat for a few minutes. Uh-oh. Stealing more of your bottles. I know, I need to buy more. One thing you can't have enough of if you're doing any type of homesteading or anything like that is mason jars and little bottles like this and stuff. Okay. Whee! Look at that. Sorry, making you dizzy. You can see some of the mess back there. All right. Okay. Here we go. So nice and warm. Beautiful color. Looks really nice.
Hot?
It's hot. You want to try some? Oh, I would say about like a habanero. It's pretty spicy, or a jalapeno. It's pretty spicy. The peach sweetness kind of cuts that. Well, let's find hotter than Tabasco is. Sorry, I'm kind of sweaty. Hotter than Tabasco is the question my wife asked. So, smells vinegary. Here, what do you think of the smell? Oh yeah, chip will work better. No, I'm gonna try this spin. What do you think of the smell?
Yeah, you can smell the heat.
You can smell the heat, she says.
He's looking.
So look, would you? Let me get another spoon. Just the dog's down here licking it. So you can smell the heat. You can smell the vinegar. I can't smell the peach too much, but I definitely that's the first taste I get. Okay, move, Solo. Let's try it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
This is my.
She's dipping the popcorn in it.
I like Tabasco on my popcorn, so.
She eats her popcorn with Tabasco. So you taste it first.
Is it gonna burn right now?
I don't know. I've been eating hot peppers all night, so I don't know if my palate is the best right now. Not too hot, huh? Does it have some spice?
Mm-hmm.
Can you taste the peach? Taste it like this. Take a little taste. Come on, just do it first. No. So she's in her 90s, so she's off camera, but
Nightgown.
Nightgown. What do you think of it, Chip? I think on eggs or something that'd be good, huh? All right, so now I'm gonna give the taste. Really good. The peach comes out right away first. It is a spice. It's a little more lingering in back of the throat. I'd say about the same as a Tabasco. Maybe a little bit hotter.
I made today was hotter.
Yeah, she made a jalapeno salsa today that was delicious. Here, you gotta try a little bit like this though. Just a bit, because you'll get it. Then you can get the heat better than just a chip.
I wanted the salt from the other things to cut the heat.
Oh, I know. Just try, because my mouth is kind of. But I can taste the heat. Yeah, see, you got it there, huh? It is a good heat, but you get the peach right away.
My salsa was still hotter.
Her salsa was still hotter, she says.
But it's hot.
So I'd say Tabasco, a little bit hotter than a Tabasco. I'd put it just around there, maybe a little hotter than a Tabasco. The peach flavor goes really well with it. I think peach and tomato goes well together.
Where did you come up with that idea?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
This is one I will use. This is going to be one of my breakfast hot sauces for a while here. A lot of things are going to have peach in them.
That would go good with like quesadillas.
Quesadillas, yeah. This would be an excellent.
Something like.
Well, I was thinking on a quail because it's kind of sweet with that peach and hot. Because I used the adobe sauce the last time.
But I mean, like with
adobo.
Or tostada, or tacos.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good on tacos.
Yeah, very flavorful. So this is the win. If y'all want to follow that recipe, you probably get, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 of these bottles out of what I made there. The datil peppers are a winner. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna, we got 4.5 minutes till an hour, so that's about perfect. So I'm just gonna leave the last 4 minutes. If anyone has any questions or comments, anything you want to say, throw out there, you got going on. We'll do that for a minute or two, as I like to do before I hop off. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. here, 10 a.m. your time, Verna. We're going to do a garden tour. Next week, there's no live on Saturday. And we are, what was that again? 20 what days to QuiltCon? 29?
Chicken wings, like buffalo wings.
Chicken wings, those would go good. Casey, you want to try a hot sauce? Yeah? It smells. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit there.
Like,
Right. Taste a little bit.
what are you going to eat it like I did with the chicken? Yeah.
We're going to get a Farmer Casey test.
I'm only going to get like a droplet of it.
That's fine. Just lick it.
Farmer Casey. That's stupid. No, you need more than that. Taste it.
Yeah, you don't taste it. You got to lick it.
There you go.
All right, let's see. What do you think? Do you taste peach? Yes.
See?
You kind of like it? I think on an eggs is my goal, but
It's like the spot that it touches, it gets really hot, but it doesn't like spread. I think the peach makes it like wear
it cuts it. The peach definitely cuts it.
Like wear off, like it doesn't burn
Oh,
on
okay.
your tongue for a while.
It's a good combo, definitely.
But yeah, like buffalo wings, like I could see like
Buffalo wings.
you know what I mean? Like doing it with that, like you know.
A peach datil. Because datil peppers are kind of fruity as is, anyways.
I was corrected by the way that it's datil.
It's datil. It is. It's not datil.
I don't know. That's what somebody corrected me.
I've heard when I was watching videos. I heard both. Oh, well, you want to try it? You could dump a little in there if you'd like. Farmer Casey's eating some. Thanks for the live. Yeah, if you guys have to hop off, I'm hopping off in just a second. But thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Oh, don't touch it.
I'm gonna hop off once Farmer Casey eats this, pretty much. You're gonna eat it, and then you can come say the things.
Just put it in his mouth.
Oh.
So by itself, it's hotter, huh? Yeah. Get the whole thing.
And they're supposed to be equivalent about habaneros when you keep
I'm no longer.
that peach really helps.
I'm no longer super concerned about growing dattles because I thought they were going to be hotter than that, and I was like, I'm never going to use these, but they're edible.
It's hot.
I thought they would be too hot for me.
All right, Casey, you want to come say the things, and I'm gonna hop off. Peace. Some women, come here.
No, that's routine.
All right, you want to tell everyone?
Stay strong and do things. See you guys next time.
Bye, guys. We'll see you at garden tour tomorrow. Have a good one. Thanks, Verna, for moderating. Thank you, everyone, for showing up.